Hello, so I've arrived at the retreat house. I meant to take some clips on the drive over, but we were having such fun trying to work our way through all the goodies that I'd cooked that it was over before I even had time to think to get my camera out. So we've just arrived in time for the end of dinner, and we're about to go into our first session, so we'll see how this goes. So a bit more relaxed now, sorry about that. I'll explain where I am and what I am doing. We're on the first year's away weekend, so we're having a little retreat, and it's a lovely little break just before reading week to reorientate ourselves and to get to know each other. We just had the first session. The warden introduced what the retreat's about. We're basing it on Luke 10:27, which is where Jesus reiterates the command to love your God with all your bits. I can never remember what order: heart, soul, mind and strength come in. And as often happens on retreats, I have come and stopped and realised how much this is needed. This is good. And now we're going to go do compline together. Sorry. What?
I've got too many cards!
Uno!
Oh.
Look at how beautiful my view is. It's Saturday and we've just finished our third session. So we've been going through those, heart, strength, soul things. It's a lot of things to chew over. I mean, it's one of those things with a retreat. It's not until you start doing things, going away on your own, that you can really sort of process it, really. It's been really nice to sort of sing together quite a lot. It's been a nice sort of atmosphere of contemplation, but it's serious, but it's not taking itself too seriously, which is always a nice place to be. Join us on a beautiful walk through the country, led by our valiant leader Philip. 12, 13, 14. Good crowd of us actually doing this. So glad to be out here. This is definitely going to be my highlight. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I'll show you some clips of where we go. Hopefully I'll get the prettiest bits. No, to make the horses into it, that's what he's saying. We're talking about having go with all your soul, and I mean this is nourishing my soul. This is like home with hills. Having grown up in flat Cambridgeshire, and God saw that it was good. Welcome to Sunday morning. I was up way too late last night chatting by the fire, which was, sort of worth it. So you saw our walk yesterday, and then we had the grammar quiz, which was a really fun thing. We just got into teams and did a general knowledge quiz, really. And we've got our last session this morning, and then Holy Communion. Oh yes. Last night at Compline, we had anointing with oil, which was really special. And then home again for fireworks this evening. It's going to be knackering. But we don't have to go to morning prayer tomorrow, which I can understand why they had given us that. Yep, that's going to be necessary. That's going to be good. So almost over, almost back to reality, almost away from this beautiful view. And all the lovely green. It's always the thing with these sort of retreat type things. Just give yourself space. Yesterday, I just sat in front of the fire reading my book. Like, everyone was around and chatting and things, but I didn't actually talk. And that was a really interesting thing for me. I sort of started doing it and then deliberately kept doing it as I realised normally I'm chatting with people and I'm very sort of outgoing and extrovert, and actually taking a moment to be quiet with people, that was good. And we're on our way home, which is nice. We'll be able to see the countryside in the light, which will be nice, because we came late enough that it was dark. We've had a lovely time. We just had a fantastic roast dinner. Such a nice day, and it's been such a nice weekend. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of things to be theologically chewing on from it. We had a lovely communion service, and it was all very special. It was very good. There were lots of boxes of tissues around. I'm kind of sad that we don't get like a continuing students retreat. That'd be nice. Oh well. Can't be first years forever.